चलो चलो. Hi Vishal.
Hey Murtuza.
Hey, so Vishal, so since you are doing this webinar, right, on opportunity prioritization, so can you just throw some light that why this webinar and what are the challenges you are trying to address in this webinar and what is the value people will get if they attend this webinar? Can you just throw some light or explain this?
So, hey, thanks Murtuza. So, as part of this webinar, Murtuza, my intention is to share our copyrighted framework, right? The framework which we got an approval and which I genuinely believe this will be the most executable opportunity management framework, right? And you can use it for opportunity qualification, opportunity prioritization, opportunity management. And I think this will be the simplest and the easiest. I mean, whatever little bit, let's say, my knowledge is, and I am committed to this space. Obviously, I've been fortunate enough to get a decent amount of exposure or whatever little bit I have read. Now, my experience with sales guys, I mean, they go for those client meetings, and I've seen most sales guys, unfortunately, they don't uncover a lot of key information. Okay, so I mean, holistic uncovering of information does not happen. Either they get overwhelmed by the way conversation is happening or the seniority of the customers, but somewhere, and most sales guys get just stuck to the कि क्लाइंट का नीड है मेरे पास सोल्यूशन है कि नहीं है एंड देन दे गेट एक्साइटेड कि ओके फाइन इट्स अ क्वालिफाइड इन अपॉर्चुनिटी लेट्स गो अहेड with the with the proposal and then in B2B complex selling when the sales cycle is pretty long, right? So it requires a lot of effort, organizational resources, your colleagues, cross-functional teams, time and effort. So this is where it is very important whether you are qualifying the opportunity right, and once it is qualifying, are you prioritizing it well? Because intention is to win that, right? So this framework in a way will give a tool to sales guys and I've been using it since last many years. And I know now it works, I'm 100% sure. Where when you are there in front of the client, intention is to uncover all the key information. So at one end you need to keep establishing your credibility. At the other end you need to uncover all the important information. And this tool will help sales guys remember what all questions to ask in an extremely simplified manner. So, for example, can I give a few examples?
Yes, sure.
For example, in a B2B complex selling, when the sales cycle is longer, the sales guy ideally should know, right? What is the customer decision-making criteria? What is the customer's buying process between now and the PO? For example, what are the competing alternative customers exploring? So, like this, these are all important questions, but the most sales guys just find out whether the client का requirement है या नहीं है. But they forget to find out what is the trigger behind the requirement. Yeah, and then not necessarily, and the customer will immediately ask you to send a proposal. And once you've given the proposal, then the poor sales guys they keep following up, but they're not being able to uncover all the information in the initial few calls or few meetings. And I'm confident this tool will help them remember what all to ask, and they'll be able to also uncover a lot of this information. So my request to obviously, I mean, feel free, whoever can attend, it's my promise they'll find out value.
ठीक है, सही.